Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 2 of my Road to Glory series with Barrow. As you saw in the last video, we have a lot of work to do to get this team and myself competitive in this league, and I've had to make a number of changes and tweaks to try and get the team playing how I want them to. This is going to be a work in progress until we find a system that works. However, the results have started to turn in our favour. Today's match, however, is against Cheltenham Town, who are in the top 6, and you would expect them to hammer us, but let's see how things go today. If you enjoy the video, check out my other series with Southampton. I'll put a link in the description below. And if you want to see more, then like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything in the future. So as already said, we had an absolute hammering in the last match, which was the video that I put out, the first one, which was a 6-1 loss against Carlisle. We followed that up with a 5-4 loss against Cambridge United. We were 3 all, I think, coming up to the last 5 minutes. We learned the losses in the cup, but that was a much changed team. But that was the first game I tried 5 at the back. And then we went to Exeter and ended up losing 6-0 away from home there. Just an absolutely awful result. But we turned it around. 2-1 win against Maidstone at home and then a 2-1 win against Bradford away have taken us on the road back up. So we're not pulling up any trees at the moment. However, we are out that bottom 3, I think it is, that go down. So we're in 18th place at the moment. 2 wins from 5 games. The goals against is still the real worry. 19 goals against in 5 games. However, we're scoring goals, which is good. And we've got a few arrivals as well, which hopefully is going to keep us pushing us up that league. So speaking of arrivals then, we've got a new centre forward who's come in. Echari from Real Vallecano, 21-year-old. He's tall, he's pretty handy, decent finisher. He's better than all the strikers we have already. Paid £700,000 for him, so that was pretty much half our budget gone. But I'm hoping that he's going to be kind of that guy who's those teams in relegation battles always need, who's going to score you those goals. So let's get straight on with the game then. We're at home against Cheltenham Town and hoping to pick up a point, maybe. 3 would be fantastic, but more than anything, just trying to kind of consolidate where we are at the moment.
Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And League 2 action is what's on the menu coming up live. Well, here is the lineup.
So in terms of the team that we're putting out there then, the only real change is Echari. He's coming in at a centre-forward position, still lone striker. However, we've gone to a 5 at the back, which is limited, only 2 goals conceded in the last 2 games. So progress. In terms of the Cheltenham team then, again, don't know, Ben Tozer I know of, Alfie May as well, I think he's pretty handy striker up there as well, but they play 5 at the back as well, but 2 up front, which is, we haven't seen that yet, and I'm not entirely sure how we're going to cope with that.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. When they've got the ball, defensively those fullbacks will be asked.
So usual thing against a pretty strong team, we'll try and keep it fairly tight at the back at the start, and we'll see if we can pick them off and get that new striker in the goals straight away.
Jones.
So straight under pressure straight away. We've since the kickoff we've had a little bit of possession, but they've seemed to be pressing away, and we've got a massive gap there. But he's gone the other way for some reason, and it's an awful shot. Cheltenham again, building another attack. Oh, it's a lovely little back heel, and he's through on goal, but he's slowed right up, and we've managed to get a tackle in, but he put the ball straight across again. That's a decent save from our keeper, but more pressure from Cheltenham. 10 minutes in, and we are really under the cosh. Chance for us finally to try and get their defence turned and see if we can get in behind them. We've got a player out wide, and this is Barry. You can put a ball in. It's a nice little ball in, but it's a good clearance from their defender, and it's back in their possession.
Thomas.
Well, that's shown that we can at least try and kind of overload them down the wings, but there's always a danger that they're going to create something as well, and they're getting good work down the wing, and it's a decent header. Oh, that's very close. Again, we're trying to make some movements, but the movement off the ball of this team is pretty poor. I mean, I'm used to obviously much better players in my previous saves, but this is a chance now. They're through on goal. They just ripped straight through our defence, but we've managed to put them off, and he's shot wide. Really does seem to be it's a matter of time before they score, but we're trying to get the ball off them, trying not to pull my defence out too wide. But again, there you go. That's what they do, and they go through on goal again, and it's a decent shot and a really good save. Keeper's keeping us in this game at the moment. So, 22 minutes in so far, we've survived. I think that's probably the best word for it. We've been absolutely hammered at the moment, but they just keeper's keeping us in this. But again, oh, he's turning. Alfie May's turned far too easy, and there's the goal. It's been coming. 23 minutes in, and we are 1-0 down against a far better Cheltenham team so far.
Well, it's just great play, Derek. The movement off the ball is key. So many options for the passer to choose from in this game, Derek.
Well, more than anything there, that was just me being impatient, trying to put a challenge in when I really didn't need to, but we've learnt the lesson. We're 1-0 down, and let's see if we can get back in the game and create any kind of chance at the moment.
A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders.
Well, at some point, hopefully, we are going to get the ball up the other end of the pitch, but oh my word, we were lucky there again. He gets the header in. Why are defenders trying to clear it there with his foot up there? Jesus. Now, this is one of our chances. We can get it out wide and see if we can create some problems down these wings. We've got very little pace. That's the problem. We've had to turn back inside, but it's a nice pass inside. Achari now. Can he get a first shot away? No, we're going to lay it off to James. He lays it inside to Jones. Jones has a shot across the goal, and it's a goal. It's our first attempt on target. First attempt at all. 30 minutes in, but we are 1-1 at the moment.
The goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, that has been a real smash and grab to get back into this game, but hey, that's what we need to do, and let's see if we can push ahead now and grab another kind of against the runner play goal.
Thomas. Sean Long.
It's interesting to note that was the one time we managed to get a midfielder to run past the front line, and that's the times we score, and it seems to be the way we can kind of score at the moment, especially with Jones. But anyway, Cheltenham are making another good play up there. Oh, he's just turned right inside too easily, but luckily the keeper has an easy save.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really all.
Achari, a nice little play. He is pretty good at holding up that ball, I must admit. When we lay it out wide to Barry, he's got a bit of pace, so he can get him behind their defence. But it's a nice ball across. That's a chance for a shot, Jones, and he's stuck into the side netting. Well, we definitely cannot afford to waste too many of those kind of chances, but it was a difficult one, but certainly doable. We've started to get a little bit more possession now. We're coming up to the end of the first half, and 1-1, and we've managed to go fairly unscathed so far. I have this feeling that we're going to need at least another goal just to get anything out of this game, because I can't see them wasting quite so many more chances. But hey, we might be able to snatch another one, and you never know, we might be able to hold on to something. They're really starting to push players forward in this second half, which hopefully will leave some gaps open for us. This is a chance to play Achari. He's got a chance to run at their defence. He could lay a ball out wide. That's Jones again, and it's a good save from their keeper, and it's another good chance missed. But we managed to get the ball back, and let's see if we can create something else from this one. James lays it into Achari, and he's tackled well. They've had the ball out there for about 2 or 3 minutes now, but we've managed to finally get that challenge in, and hopefully, again, see if we can... I mean, it seems silly playing counter-attack at home, but it seems to work for us at the moment, so... Nice little ball out wide there to Baker Richardson. He's put a decent ball into Achari, and he's got a chance now to put it out to Hardcastle. He can run at the defence. We just need to get some runners off the ball here. They're also static, but there you go. There's the challenge in there from the defence. Trying to create some chances, but just really struggling to make anything stick.
Not the pass he had in
But
mind.
65 minutes in, we're still in this game. This is they've got a chance now. We lost the ball there, and they've kind of hit us a bit on the counter attack. We're a little bit all over the place here. No real structure in the defence, and this could really cause us problems. And it's a good save from the keeper there. But there's Alfie May, who's got in and got his goal. And I thought we got away with that one there, but they've hit us on the break and they've absolutely punished us. And it could be all over now.
And the thunderous strike to beat the keeper hands down is absolutely...
Well, as they kick off again,
Not going to give up quite yet. Let's see if we can push on. We've got about 20 minutes on the clock to go to see if we can try and get that second equaliser. And we've got it in our locker. We definitely have, but we just need to just try and stop them from scoring anymore.
Jones. Barry.
And it's a turnover again. It's a nice ball down there, and Alfie May's now got in behind our defence. He's put a ball across, but thankfully we've managed to get the header first, but it's fallen to one of theirs and we've blocked that one off.
To put an end to that attack.
Have we got a chance here now to build a counter-attack ourselves? But like I say, because we've got such a lack of pace up there, it just things seem to stall quite quickly.
George Lloyd.
Again, they're starting to pull my defence out. I shouldn't be running after him like that, I must admit. Get your centre-half back into play, Dave. But
Real danger.
this time they've managed to get in behind. Nice little ball inside again. And it's the third one. That is it, I'm afraid. I thought we might better get back into this one, but they've just picked us apart again there, and it's 3-1 to Cheltenham.
Should never be beaten in his near post, and he's made that error and he's been punished. Big mistake.
They will make the change now.
Well, the promising thing, I suppose, about all this is that we were in the game for 70 minutes. We've thrown it away a little bit now. But we might be able to push on and see if we can get a second goal and try and make the score a little bit more respectable and keep that goal difference down. Try and get this challenge in, and it's a good challenge there from the left back and Lith. And he's got a chance to put the... Biggins is out there now, isn't he? So he can put the ball in. He's got a lovely ball in, and there he is, Shahari. He's got his goal. It's 3-2. We may have a chance of getting back into this game. You never know. Lovely header.
Well, we can see it again here. What a lovely inviting cross into the danger area that was. And that's a good header. Eye on the ball, concentration. It's a lovely...
Well, neutrals are getting their
Well, it
money's
definitely
worth.
is the hope that kills you in these games, isn't it? But yeah, I think it's FIFA playing with my mind here. But we've got 9 minutes on the clock plus added time to try and get that third goal. Pushing more players forwards now. I'm playing a little bit less of a balanced approach, trying to get a little bit more aggressive, but that's leaving massive gaps. And the midfield just are not tracking back at all, but they put a nice ball forwards there, and Lloyd's got his second, I think, of the game there. 4-2 Cheltenham, and that is it.
The smash, lovely goal.
Substitution time it is.
Well, a real shame, I must admit. I thought we might have been able to sneak something out of this one, but we've shown we can compete with these teams, and that's with a few extra players and maybe the right formation. Once I found that, we might have a chance. So we're into added time now. Then I'm just trying to stop them from getting anything else, because oh god, oh what a save by our keeper. There's an absolute scramble in the goal mouth there, but we managed to get away with another one there. So thankfully we've kept it at 4-2. I don't think I want another game where I'm conceding 4+, because it's absolutely killed us. But Quigley's managed to get in there, in behind the defence, but he's so slow. It's unbelievable. I think we got a corner out of that one. So let's see if we can get a consolation goal to make it 4-3 from this corner. And that's a pretty pants corner there, but laid back, and the shot is awful. That's probably going to be it. I think the refs... Yeah, that's it. It's 4-2 win for Cheltenham, and we move on to the next one. Perhaps not a surprising result there against a pretty good, decent team, but we gave it our all, and we almost managed to get something out of the game, but that puts us back down to 21st. Goal difference still a worry, but it's pretty tight down there, so I think a couple more results in the next couple of matches, and hopefully we can pull ourselves clear and get into that mid-table. In terms of the next match then, I'm probably going to come back at the away game against Port Vale. We're at the transfer window now, so I'm going to try and get a few extra players in and see if we can get anybody. I'm just really struggling to get hold of anybody because loan players don't want to come to us, and we obviously haven't got a lot of money, so we'll try and prize a few away and see if we can get a decent team up for that Port Vale game. And lastly, just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will get a win on camera at some point soon. We've managed to get a couple in the last couple of games, so it was a real shame I couldn't get anything out of this one, but hopefully you guys will get to see me win a game at some point soon. If you've enjoyed the video, then please, like I said before, like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me and boosts me up in the that YouTube algorithm. And I will see you all in the next video.